What's good, y'all? It's your boy Fro Thizzle in the building. And today I'm going to be talking about the 2023 film, Renfield, starring Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. This is my second time seeing Nicholas Hoult after The Menu. I enjoyed his performance in that film, and I like his performance even more in here as Renfield. He's a tortured soul having to do the dirty work literally for Dracula, and he misses that feeling of being human after all these years. Basically, he gets pretty fed up being Dracula's dog on a leash. But he also gets some time to shine with some pretty good comical delivery, and even some decent action sequences. This is coming from a Nicolas Cage fan. Nick Cage does an awesome job. He did a fantastic job as Dracula. Very charismatic, snarky, goofy, but also some pretty menacing moments through the film, which did surprise me. I thought they were going to go for a straight up comical take for Dracula, but there were a handful of moments and sequences where I was thinking Nicolas Cage was doing a great job playing a creep. One thing to point out, some cool little trivia, Nick Cage does love Christopher Lee, and he was influenced by him in this film. I can tell certain moments with his mannerisms and how he was acting. I was like, yo, that's a Christopher Lee moment right there. That's pretty sick. That's cool. I like that. We're used to seeing Nick Cage being over the top, but in Renfield, I thought he was hand in glove playing Dracula. And I am aware that this was a passion character to play for Nick Cage. And I believe he almost turned this film down when he realized he wasn't going to be the lead character. But he still took the role because of how bad he wanted to play Dracula. Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage, great performances. I'm not the biggest Awkwafina fan, but I didn't mind her in this film at all, which says something for me. She plays one of the few good cops in the corrupt precinct. She eventually comes across Renfield and they start bonding here and there. There's nothing really romantic. It's mostly like friendship-wise. There are one or two, I thought, strange romantic undertones that weren't really fleshed out, but that was my viewing. But her character does have a really weird walk in the movie that I noticed. Like she has like a waddling kind of shitty walk. It's not the shit on Awkwafina. It's just a weird thing I noticed. I'm like, why does she walk like Donald Duck? But Awkwafina, from my point in this movie, not bad. Ben Schwartz, who also plays Sonic in the recent Sonic films, has one of my favorite performances in this movie as well. He plays the son of this mafia mob boss lady who wants to take over the city and show that their family's the most respected. And while Ben is over the top in this film, he does look like he's having a blast with this character. I had a feeling I was going to like this one when I saw the trailer. It just seemed like my type of flick. Very campy, very goofy, but also very bloody. Way bloodier than I expected it to be. I thought this was going to be a medium R-rated kind of flick. Maybe a little bit of blood here and there. But this one is full-on blood and guts. Done in a comical way 95% of the time. But there is a fuck ton of CGI gore, which I'm usually not a big fan of, but I thought it fit the vibe of the movie very well. Need I say hand in glove again. In the trailer, you see Renfield going to therapy, and I liked how this was done in the movie. At first, it's pretty goofy, but there's a moment that I don't want to spoil from the middle to the near end of the film with the therapy people, where I thought was a pretty shocking change of pace from pretty damn goofy to like, whoa, this seems pretty damn gnarly. But overall, I had a great time at the theater with Renfield. I got some pretty big chuckles, and I got my gorehound fix. Great performance from Nicholas Hoult. I'm starting to like this guy's work, and I'm going to be on the lookout for more of his future projects. Nick Cage is a chew-to-scenery actor about 90% of the time, but here I thought he worked very well as Dracula. I'm going to give Renfield an 8.5 out of 10. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro Thizzle. Until next time, subscribe if you want to see more Fro reviews. Peace.